Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we received two hotfixes, one for the stable 1.5.0 patch and one for the 1.5.1 beta patch. So I covered the 1.5.0 patch in a previous video, and I'm going to link that pretty much below if you did miss it. But this one we're going to be covering the 1.5.1 beta hotfix. And so I have the link to this hotfix announcement. That link will be down below if you want to read it for yourself. Also, I have a script like always. Everything that's stated and all links that are stated in this video will be on the screen right now and also down below in the description. So here's the changes. The first 7 changes are from the earlier 1.5.0 patch we received today, and they are applied to this patch as well. I'm going to briefly go over them for people that did miss my other video, but if you want some more info or kind of I have a little longer discussion about each change, that will be in the video link down below. So first, we got some Chinese localization fixes. We've gotten these in the previous hotfix as well, so we're good that that's happening, right? Obviously, fixes are always good to hear. Next, we have adjusted swing speeds of all two-handed weapons and maces. Like I stated, this in single player, this change won't really be felt, but in terms of multiplayer, this is a pretty significant change in my opinion. It was stated they were kind of slow, so hopefully they got a little bit faster. Next we have is the Voulgier. They swapped the military build perk with a two-handed sword perk. Again, this is going to be more geared towards multiplayer. It's also a change for single player, but you won't really recognize it in single player because there's a lot of units inside of one battle where this one small little change to one unit won't really be felt. Next, if the crash that happened after changing the config is fixed, so there was the reason people changed the config is to get into like the cheat mode where they can access the developer console, and pretty much there was a crash that happened after you changed some stuff in the config. That won't happen anymore, hopefully. Next, it was fixed an issue with lootable items disappearing from corpse too quickly. Things like quivers, throwing weapons, and all of that, they were kind of disappearing way too quick, and you couldn't pick them up because obviously they were gone before you can get to them. That is now fixed. Next, we have is disabled story quest characters being able to die while the story quests are active. So pretty much the 10 guys you have to talk to about that great battle, they can't die now until that quest is inactive or done, right? I kind of stated that I don't know if this was the best fix. I think that just adding more people that you can talk to for that quest would have been a better solution than this, because now these story quest characters, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure by how it's written here, they cannot be executed or they cannot be killed in battle, obviously. So they might be invincible. So I don't know if that's the best idea, obviously, until the quest is over. So if you want to finish the quest, then they obviously get their protection taken away. But I don't know if this was the best change, in my opinion. Next, it was fix an issue with the banner investigation quest resulting in a failure if the brother character gets killed in battle. So this one's kind of similar to the one we just talked about disabling story quest characters being able to die. Same kind of deal here with your brother being, killed in battle. Now we move on to changes that are for the 1.5.1 beta only. And the ones that we just talked about, like I said before, this was pretty much the 1.5.0 patch as a whole, and it's just been added to this patch as well. So now let's get into the rest of the changes. First, they fixed a crash that happens after clearing Radago's hideout. So this is part of the tutorial missions. One of them is you have to clear his hideout out, pretty much, fight, do the normal stuff you do in a hideout, right? And there was a crash that happens. Now it should be all good. Next, it was fixed a crash that occurred when leaving Kingdom using Kingdoms tab during a siege. So I guess there was another crash that occurred when you did that specific action. That is now fixed as well. Next, it was fixed a rare crash that occurred when introducing yourself to a lore/notable. So I'm guessing there were some situations, like they said, it's a rare crash, but in some situations you would crash when you just simply introduce yourself to somebody, right? That is fixed now as well. Next, it is fixed an issue with companions or the spouse teleporting to other cities. So I think this is a pretty big issue in my opinion. Like sometimes I did see some of my companions just randomly somewhere else, and hopefully, I think this is actually a very big issue. So hopefully that is now fixed and now all good in order. Next, it was fixed a crash that occurred on the clan screen. Very vague, don't know exactly what the crash was, but now it is fixed, so it shouldn't be a worry anymore. So that's all the changes and fixes for this hotfix. And lastly, I'm going to end this video in the same way I ended most of my hotfix update videos. I want to thank the developers for staying active and bringing good changes. Also, I have a video on how you can revert to any other game patch that has been released, or if you are in a previous patch and you want to get to this patch, it's a quick little tutorial video. It's very easy. The link will be down below. Also, I did start a Patreon, and it's nothing crazy, just using it for basic support. There's no paywalling. My content will always be free. It's just if you want to support what I do further, check it out. The link will be down below. But hopefully this video was informative, and like always, stay safe.